People in Randolph County, in one neighborhood there, got a rude awakening this morning.
About 6:15, I heard a boom boom, and I didn't know what it was.
Federal agents executed a search warrant on 2 homes in Sophia and a business in High Point. Authorities arrested 39-year-old Anthony Harrelson in connection with credit card fraud. Neighbors told WFMY News 2's Adoria Chumba the way everything happened caught them off guard.
Right behind me is one of those homes that neighbors say agents stormed early this morning. They also tell me that the agents used an armored vehicle to break through this fence to get access.
About 6:15, I heard a boom boom, and I didn't know what it was because folks always shooting around in this area. So that's what I thought it was.
But when Terry Harris drove out, he found more than he bargained for.
That's when I seen all the ATF and all those folks.
Federal agents were executing search warrants at 2 houses off Marlboro Road. The agents seized an ATV, cars, tractors, and some farm equipment from this location. They also searched the business in High Point.
It's very concerning because, this is a very quiet neighborhood, new development.
Now, the neighbors also tell me that they are surprised by the events of today and that nothing they saw at either home raised any red flags for them.
Taking a closer look at the indictment now, Anthony Harrelson is indicted on 7 counts of credit card fraud. Investigators say he used credit cards under 3 different names and bought more than $350,000 of items in the past year. You can see the full indictment on our website, WFMYnews2.com.